it's Belinda Celine and welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be about what is inside of my Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM in the monogram print, and these are the essentials that I take with me when I travel by plane. If you guys follow me on my Spanish channel, that you guys saw a video similar to this, but inside I carried things that were for a short getaway trip when we traveled by car, so they are a lot different than when I travel by plane because you spend a lot of time at the airport, and I want to share with you guys the things that I want to bring with me when I'm traveling. So if you guys have been thinking about purchasing one of these, I highly recommend it. I absolutely love it, and the main reason why I wanted this bag is to travel with it. Yes, I do use it on a daily basis, but I'm not gonna lie, whenever I want to run out the door or when I'm shopping, I'd rather have a smaller purse with me, maybe like a clutch or something I can carry around my body because this is quite big. But if you work or if you go to school, if you have kids and you have a lot of things that you have to put inside your bag, or if you just like big bags in general, then you are going to use this on a daily basis. If you travel a lot, highly recommend it. That's the main reason why I got mine. But other than that, I would definitely get a different bag. It depends on what you're into with designer bags, but like I said, it's such a huge investment and I absolutely adore it and think it's 100% worth it. So fun fact about me, I am extremely organized when it comes to traveling. I have to know where everything is at. After many experiences at the airport, I know the things that I do not need and things that I do. So everything that's at here I know I'm going to use, and I want to share that with you guys. So let's begin with my laptop. I work on the airplane, especially if I'm traveling alone, which most of the time I do travel alone because it is for business or for work. YouTube related things, when I work on projects or when I'm going to shoot with a certain brand. I do travel by myself, so I keep myself entertained, and I often work, so I'm editing on here, I'm writing emails or whatnot, or you know what, watching a movie as well. So if you are traveling with kids or if you're traveling with somebody else, you can download a movie and watch it here without having to pay the money on the airplane. Sometimes they're not free, it just depends what airline you fly with. People at the airport do not give a crap about your luggage. They could say they do, but I've seen them toss those things. I've seen the worst things happen to suitcases. I've had so many experiences myself where things come back broken, and they're responsible to a certain extent. It is your responsibility to make sure you don't put anything fragile inside of your suitcases. So I'm not going to let this be tossed around and let something happen to it or be damaged to it. So or let something or let it get damaged. So I am going to carry this with me at all times. Another essential are my glasses, not only because I wear contacts, but also because it's extremely dry on the plane. They're using recycled air, so it's going to be very dry. So if you have contacts on, you can switch them out and put on your glasses, or for whatever happens to your contact, it rips or whatnot, you have your glasses with you. So this is just my essential. I always carry my glasses with me, and then sometimes I travel the red eye, so I'm not going to want to wear my contacts. I could put on my glasses and I can still feel comfortable. Okay, another one of my essentials is this Kindle, which I absolutely love. You'll have to charge it like once a month, and you can download as many books as you'd like. That way you don't have to carry bulky books with you, and you have this one. If you finish one, you can, you know, read another one immediately. I absolutely love this thing, and you never know when your flight is going to be delayed, how long you're going to wait for your airplane to get there. Also, when you're about to take off, sometimes they take a long time because they're adding fuel to the plane and whatnot. The reason, whatever it is, you might have to wait long, and I always notice that time just flies by whenever I bring this with me. So always bring the Kindle with me whenever I travel by plane. The next thing that I want to share with you guys is what is inside of my little cosmetic bag. And inside of here, I love this thing, by the way. It is so cute. I am like obsessed. This is one of the first things that I wanted to get as soon as I got this purse. So as an adult, it is a lot more painful and tedious to have braces because your teeth are more permanently placed than when you are a child or a teenager. Your teeth are a little bit less, I guess, permanently placed, and they're less sensitive. So I am in a lot more pain than like a 14-year-old or like an 8-year-old would be. At least that's what my orthodontist told me. So I was like, I never see people complain about braces this much. And they're like, well, how old were they when they told you they had braces? And I'm like, well, yeah, they were a kid, I guess. They're like, yeah, well, it's because their bones and, you know, like their teeth were less sensitive and they're still growing, so they were still adjusting, so it's a lot easier for children to go through braces than you are when you are an adult. So I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense. So I carry with me some painkillers, not only if I get like a headache while I'm on the plane, because it is very dry. They use recycled air, so you probably will get a headache if you're wondering why you get a headache when you're on the airplane. So I do have pain relievers for my teeth and also for like a headache. I have just my powder if I need to go ahead and, you know, touch up my makeup. I also have a toothbrush and toothpaste because I'm gonna have something stuck in my teeth. I also have breath mints and I have floss. I also have a hair tie and I have these little picks, so whenever I have something stuck in my braces I could take it out. I have more chapstick, I have some wax, and then I have my contact case. Once again, if I need to take them off in an emergency where they hurt or for whatever reason, I have my contact case with me. So this is very important and I carry this around with me all the time now. The next thing that I want to share with you guys is what is up here. And I have my phone, of course, with a Mophie case. This is great for traveling because when you get to the airport, everybody is attached to one of the outlets trying to charge their phone. I get 2 full charges out of this case. So not only is my phone fully charged before I leave the house, but when I'm there at the airport, I don't have to, you know, like plug it in anywhere. I also have my boarding pass in here. So this is for a passport. If you're traveling internationally, of course you want to bring your passport with you. But I bring it with me just in case as an extra ID, and I also have like my ID in there and my 2 credit cards that I'm going to be using at the airport for food or for transportation. When you get out, you need to get a taxi or whatnot. It's easy to have everything with you. While we are on the subject about debit cards and all that fun stuff, this clutch actually comes with this purse, so you actually get 2 purses for the price of 1. So this is the just the clutch that comes with the bag, and I love this. Not only does it have another poof ball, but I also keep my keys attached. And the reason why I love this is because if I don't want to bring my big bag with me and I'm like at the mall or something, I can put this somewhere safe in my car where no one's gonna see it. But I also just bring this with me. I carry my cash in here, the rest of my debit cards, my insurance information, and then I can just put my phone in here and I'm good to go. I have my keys, I have all my identification, and I could just get going. Inside of here I have this lotion, which I love. It's just for my hands. I'm constantly putting lotion on my hands. They're extremely dry, and because I have braces, my lips are extremely chapped. So I do have 2 different lip products in here. I just have like a chapstick, and this is Benefit Cosmetics Benabalm, which is extremely hydrating and it gives you a tint of color, which is nice. I also have cash in here with me, which I'm not going to use at the airport, but I am going to use just in case I need to tip like the bellhopper once I get to my hotel or whatever. I have cash with me, and then I also have the rest of my cards and insurance and all of that other stuff that you don't need when you're at the airport. So I have that with me, and if I have to run somewhere fast, I could just grab my clutch and I don't have to bring my whole bag with me, which is nice. We only have 1 thing left inside of my bag, and it is this cosmetic pouch right here. Love this thing. Not gonna lie, it is a little bit heavy because of the leather, but I absolutely love it and it's big enough. So when you are on the airplane, sometimes it takes a long time to get foods or drinks, and sometimes you're really hungry for whatever reason. I always recommend to bring a non-perishable snack with you. These are just some pistachios, something that's not messy and that I can just pop in if I'm hungry. If I'm waiting for food on the plane, sometimes it can take a long time because they have to be somewhere where it's not like there isn't too much turbulence, so that the flight attendant can come to your aisle and ask you what you want to drink, and sometimes it takes them forever depending on how big of a plane you are in. So I always carry a snack with me, and then of course I carry my camera with me. I always vlog with my cameras, and then I also have my phone charger. I also have some headphones because they charge you like $5 if they have like a movie playing and you're like, oh wow, it's a free movie. Nope, you have to pay $5 to watch it because you can't hear anything. So I always recommend some headphones, and then of course more chapstick. I have chapstick in just about every single spot because that's how often my lips are chapped. These braces are just like gonna be the death of me. Okay, so that is everything that I have. I also have this clear plastic what is this called? Bag shaper, I guess you could say. And the reason why I got it is because I've heard that if you carry very heavy things in here, your bag can sag, and I don't want anything to happen to it. I heard it can crack as well, and this just protects it. And it's also great because it's not going to get dirty. Well, at least the bottom of your purse is not going to get dirty. I've had that happen with a lot of my purses. Things get stuck down there, and with this kind of purse, I don't want nothing to get stuck on the bottom. I also want to share with you guys a quick glimpse of what's inside of my luggage, because I recently went to Target and found this super cute collection with fruit prints on it, and I just love it for your toiletries. I love every single little bag. Little things like that make me really happy, especially when everything matches and color coordinates with one another. It's just eye candy for me. So yeah, that is all for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are wondering where I am going this weekend, since I am traveling, I'm going to be in California at Generation Beauty, and I believe I'm doing a meet and greet with Kristen Dominique, and we are going to be at the Makeup Forever booth on Sunday, so make sure to be on the lookout for that. Yeah, I'm super excited to meet you. If you, for whatever reason, are there, or I don't know, you guys see me, don't be afraid to give me a hug, or don't be afraid to come and talk to me, because I've had so many tweets of like, I was so nervous to talk to you, you were talking to somebody else and I didn't know if I should come up. Don't worry about it. I would be super happy to see you guys. I get more excited than you do to meet you, to be quite honest, because I don't know, I just love you guys so much, and I feel like we're instantly friends, like, because you guys, I feel like you guys know so much about me. I feel like we're just besties. So if you guys see me, don't be afraid to come talk to me. I'm super nice. I promise I don't bite, but I do give it really big bear hugs, and I might squeeze you. So that's the only warning that I have for you guys. So yeah, that is all. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, what kind of videos you would like to see next, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Muchos besos. Mwah!